Have you never sat front row?
No.
Can you please sit front row on my one?
And then you'll be kind to me.
Of course, I'm not that kind. I'm not
Actually,
horrible.
yeah.
I only pick on white men. So you're fine.
ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልኝ እንዴት ናችሁ? የዛሬ ፕሮግራማችን እንግዳ ሰላም አማረ ብቸኛዋ ኢትዮጵያን ኮሜዲያን በዩኬ ውስጥ ትልልቅ ኢቨንቶች ላይ ኢትዮጵያን ካልቸር የምታስተዋውቅ እንግዳችን ናት። የዛሬ ቆይታችን ከሷ ጋር የምናደርገው በእንግሊዘኛ ነው። አማርኛ ብትችልም comfortable ሆና ራሷን ኤክስፕሬስ እንድታደርግ ነው። አብራችሁን ቆዩ። Hi ሰላም.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Is it ቁም ነገር or ቁሜ?
ቁም ነገር.
ቁም ነገር.
Yes.
እኔ በጣም ደህና ነኝ. I know you just said she's going to speak in English.
በአማርኛም እንጨምርበታለን. Anyway,
I'm going to try.
Yes. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for making the time.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'll tell you why I'm so happy. Because I love comedy.
Yay.
Yes. If I was a doctor, I would prescribe for every patient
medicine
to go to comedy club every month. Possible every week, if not every month.
Laughter is
we all need to laugh.
I agree. There's work now. I think people are trying to have that as part of NHS. Like, you know how you have like therapy and things. Doing comedy should be part of the therapy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So before we get into the whole comedy chat, who's Selam? Where were you born? What was your family dynamic like?
So I was born in Sweden. I know, very random back then, without saying my age. Sweden was very like receptive to immigrants, like people from like fleeing at the time. Dictatorships, let's just say that. So they were really welcoming. So there's lots of Ethiopians, Eritreans and Somali people. That's kind of how I grew up. And single parent household. So my mum died when I was really young. My dad kind of took both roles. He's the best, like my best friend.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but he made sure that the whole community, we never like lost our Ethiopian identity. He would organize his own version of what I call Azmari Bet. It was Bet Ethiopia, he called it, in Gothenburg. So all of our like second generation Ethiopians would like learn the dances, Amharic. I think he did a good job, but I am scared to like make mistakes. That's why I'm not talking in Amharic. But yeah.
So he was the entertainer?
Yeah, but he's still very quiet. But he's the organizer or entertainer.
Do you have siblings or
not really? Yeah.
So it's just you and your dad?
Me and my dad.
Okay.
He would learn how to do my hair in Kototter.
Oh, how lovely.
I know.
That's very sweet. It makes it more special when dads do it. I don't know why.
I know. I mean, obviously the partying wasn't great.
Yeah.
But he could clap.
Amazing. So, was he funny?
Not. I wouldn't. No, he was quite a strict parent. But now I think we have the same sense of humour.
Okay.
Like if I can make my dad laugh, I'm like, okay. That's a good sign.
It's a good joke.
Yeah, but in terms of my comedy, he doesn't really understand what's funny about it. Because I'm just talking about Ethiopian culture. For me, hilarious. For non-Ethiopians, it's like, oh, wow, okay. It's very normal for Ethiopians. But when I bring it here, it's like, what? They name people based on their whatever is happening?
Yeah.
My dad's like, yeah, what's so funny about that?
When did you realize that you were funny?
I don't think I'm fine. I think I'm awkward. It's different. So I never had like a moment, oh, I'm really funny, I must become a comedian. I've always been shy and anxious, and I was trying to come out of my like anxiety. It was actually during therapy that comedy even came into a conversation. Like as part of cognitive behavioral therapy, for me to like gain confidence in public speaking, we had to like grade, okay, what's the least scariest thing? What's the most scariest thing? So the most was stand-up comedy. And I just did some, I don't know, work towards building to that level. And then now I can't go back.
So do you think it's that awkwardness that got you the comedy to come into there and to just make you feel a bit more comfortable maybe?
Yeah, because the awkwardness isn't going anywhere.
It's here to stay.
It's here to stay. And the anxiety, I thought as soon as I get on stage, the anxiety would leave me. Nope, it's part of my persona now.
Oh, that's
But it's
wonderful,
not stopping me.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point.
Yeah, I wanted it to go, to be honest.
But look where you are now with it.
Yeah, it's true, actually. It's pushing me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, sometimes the difficult things that we experience in life or whatever it is about ourselves just it's like the blessing in disguise.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah. So do you think that your family or your friends find you funny outside of your dad?
My friends, definitely. I think only my friends, yeah. You know how you have like the regular conversations with your friend,
Yeah.
like, I can't believe this happened to me. And my friend would find it hilarious if I'm having like what I think is a mental breakdown. She's like, oh, you're so funny. You should bring this to the stage. I'm like, I'm like having a whole lot. I'm being emotionally vulnerable. So I think the way I explain stories, they found funny. And now I'm shifting that to stage. It's like relatable stuff.
Yeah. So where do your jokes come from? Is it an idea?
Trauma.
Is it a feeling? Trauma, and are there things that really annoy you and then you think, this would make a good joke?
A little bit, yeah. All of it is, based on like real life experiences, but I exaggerate it to make it funnier, I guess. So my name, Selam, is actually Selam Amare, as you know.
Yeah.
So I've broken it down to Selam a wit. So I think the wit part, I don't think my family made this, but it's made me witty. Like I can think of things on like quite quick spur of the moment.
Yeah.
So that's helpful for like crowd work and ad libs. But in terms of trauma, I don't know why my mind will make it funny. It's things that shouldn't be funny, like being bullied, or like I speak about this one incident where this older English man came to me at a bus stop and he was being like really degrading about Ethiopia and to my face. I recorded the whole thing, not because I didn't know what was going to come from it, just from a safety aspect. And in that video, he's saying horrible things and I'm like throwing back at him, like I'm being sarcastic, irony, every time. The whole interaction is like that. And it went viral, I think, because people didn't expect, fun to come from such a sad situation, right? In the end, he ran away. I was like, yes, okay, you see, Ethiopians. He was running for the bus, but it's okay.
Yeah. How old were you when that happened?
It was 2 years ago.
Oh, that recent.
Yeah, it's on TikTok.
Oh, goodness.
I think people feel comfortable if you're a black woman to
Just make a comment.
Yeah.
That I probably did on Ethiopia.
I don't think it came from a bad place, but he was talking about like in the 80s, the jokes that people were making here.
What happened there?
Yeah.
And he saw you, he knew you were Ethiopian.
I told him, but it started off by him saying, you're beautiful. So that's why I started recording, because I was like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
This older Englishman, no. But yeah, it worked.
So how does comedy work? Do you write your material? I'm always curious. Do you write it and do you come and do you just deliver? Or you have an idea of what you're going to do and then you just feed off the audience?
Oh gosh, I think a bit of mix of both. I have my script, my introduction is always the same, and then I add new things. So if I want to try bits that I don't know necessarily if it's going to be funny or not, I have to try it in open mic settings. But I've got an ongoing like a list of material. So I've got a notebook that as the thought comes, I'm like straight away, okay, does this work? And then how can I connect it to other parts? It's ongoing, but now I'm working towards my 1 hour show. Please help me promote it. It's on the 29th. 29th of May. I've never done that long of a show.
Oh, an hour is a long one.
That's very long, isn't it?
Yeah. You have to be brave. You're a brave lady.
No.
Yeah, to do an hour comedy show, I would think.
I think it's like, what's the word? Naivety. Like, I set myself the goal and then I think, okay, the stress is going to make me work faster.
Yeah.
That's not really good for your health.
Absolutely, you can do it.
Okay, thank you. ካሰብኩት እደርሳለሁ ታላቅ እሆናለሁ.
And you've been doing so many shows anyway.
Yeah, most
What's the
nights.
longest you've done so far?
I want to say 20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay. So it's quite a jump.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm doing half an hour.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday again half an hour. That's really an hour.
Yeah. I mean, if you get stuck, you could just pick on audience that's in front. Because the way the comedians do that sometimes is a bit harsh.
I know. But it's funny.
It's fun. and then I see the audience enjoy it.
Yeah.
Even though if they're being hammered, they're like,
It's so crazy. That's the only time you can get away with saying, if someone has a microphone, you can get away with saying anything to someone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might like result in a slap.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I love comedy show, I want to sit like probably in the middle or a bit far because I don't want to be picked on.
Oh, have you never sat front row?
No. Can
you please sit front row on my one?
And then you'll be kind to me.
Of course, I don't. I'm not that kind. I'm not horrible. Yeah. I only pick on white men. So you're fine.
I'm safe.
Yeah.
The only time that my brown skin will save me.
That's so sad, isn't it?
So what does your week look like in terms of like comedy shows and events that you do?
Comedy. I'm doing this mostly full-time, almost full-time now, I'd say. So my day today, I do maybe 4 to 5 gigs a week, most evenings. I used to do this with the full-time job. And then the Azmari Bet events, that's like 3 times a year, so it's not that much.
Yeah.
Depending on like festive, like religious holidays around like Christmas, Easter and New Year, basically. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how I balance it all. It's a little bit crazy when I think about it. Yeah. But I'm always like, I need to push harder. I'm not where I want to be, you know? The goalpost, it keeps moving.
So you stopped working the full time?
Yeah.
The 9 to 5?
Yeah. Now it's 5 to 9.
It's 5 to 9. So like going back to probably your dad, did you go and say, I'm going to be a comedian first? And then second say, actually, I'm going to quit my 9 to 5 and now become a full-time comedian?
The plan, I didn't quit the job for the comedy. I quit the job because I hated the job. So I'm still looking for creative roles.
Yeah.
I was so scared to tell my dad because I put him in such high, like, he's such an important person in my life. So I didn't tell him for 1 month. I was like, I don't know. He kept asking me, Sara, did you know? I was like, yeah.
But I'm true now.
Eventually, I was like, Dad, I need to tell you. Yeah. I was there for 3 years. I think I got everything I could out of it. But he was really understanding. In fact, he was like, comedy, do you get money from comedy? I was like, well, yeah. It's like, wow, okay. It's hard to understand, you know? You only have 3 options: doctor, lawyer, engineer.
Exactly.
Or housewife. I was like, I can't be any of those things. There has to be a space for creative people to thrive.
Yeah. Most of the time, I mean, our parents, Habesha parents, think, what are you talking about? Yeah. Become a doctor. As you said, become an engineer.
Buy a house.
Yes.
Like, so many, like, massive...
I mean, all good things.
Very great things.
They are, but not for everyone.
Yeah. I would like to find a rich husband.
There you go. That's one of them.
That's my goal.
Alongside comedy.
Yeah, it would help.
You can make him laugh.
I think so. That's good payment.
There you go.
Laughter is the best medicine, as we said.
Absolutely. So is it difficult to become a professional comedian, get paid for it within the UK? Is it a competitive field?
Yeah, this is what I'm understanding right now. People are like on the open mic circuit for a while and then try to get out onto the next level. So the professional mics, and then eventually get an agent. So that's kind of the top, well, my next level or aim. But yeah, no, it's not sustainable at all. Sometimes you get from £50 per session to like £250. It's not consistent. Not consistent, and you would need other ways to survive. You have to really love doing it. I don't know if that was a question. What was the question?
Yeah. No, it's a difficult field.
Yeah. Also, you're constantly comparing yourself to your peers, how great they're doing. It's really hard not to. Social media as well, you have to stay engaged. And then while being engaged, you see all the other stuff. You're constantly you feel like you're not really leveling or measuring up to the standard. But you can't avoid social media, so it's like a never-ending circle.
Yeah, I mean, social media itself is like a full-time job.
Yeah. You have to really market yourself well.
So you love comedy, is your thing, or
When it goes well. It can be really humbling. I'm trying to think. One of my hardest gigs. There's like different circuits. There's the general British audience. They're quite friendly, and then there's like the black audience where they'll only really laugh if you're very funny.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that much energy. I'm not like a laugh out loud kind of comedian, so it makes me want to work harder to please them. And if you go up north of England, Manchester's friendliest. There you don't know if you're doing well because they're laughing regardless, right? It's not helpful. But yeah, I need to... you're never going to be one size fits all. But you want to be palatable somehow.
Yeah. Have you ever walked in and looked at the crowd and thought, oh no, this is going to be a hard one?
Most times.
Can you kind of like read the room as soon as you walk in?
Oh gosh, yeah. So last Sunday, actually, if it's like kind of like middle class, like Kingston area, I'm like, oh, I don't know, because I punch up a lot. That's my kind of comedy. I didn't know that's what it was, but accidentally, when I say I pick on white men, it's because that's allowed as a black woman. So that's my style, and sometimes I guess people think, oh my god, does she hate white people? What? No, I don't hate. It's just teasing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's comedy.
So yeah, comedy. So I'm playing with the tension. But yeah, once those kind of rooms, I think that's where I'm needed the most to prod.
Is there a time where you thought, nah, it's just too hard? And thought, maybe I'll just quit comedy?
Those feelings definitely come, but it's never like resulted in me actually quitting. Like the first ever time, I was always like already an anxious person. That I was the most anxious then, and I remember being backstage like throwing up. Like my body was it felt like it was under attack, but there's no actual threats. There's no immediate threat.
The mind.
So that's how you get panic attacks, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was the only time. But once I'm up there, it's all gone. It's only leading up to it. That's the crazy thing. Or I'll have like a really bad cold, and the second I come on the stage, I'm not coughing or anything. I'm like, how does this work? The mind just brings you.
Yeah. So you're in your element, you love it, you enjoy it. Yeah. You're in that moment.
In the moment. And then when you come off as well, the rush of like the endorphins, adrenaline, you're high, if providing it's gone well. And you think, oh, I want to do this again. You forgot about the stress. I'm like, maybe this is what childbirth is like. I haven't had children, but this is how I imagine.
Something like that.
You think, oh, okay, I forgot about it. I'll do it again.
Yeah. Is there a joke that you love, but your audience don't get it at all?
Oh gosh, audience. The biggest one I can think of is my introduction. So Ethiopians hate this. I have specific Ethiopians who say, don't do that bit, don't. Yeah. But there's a bigger picture. So when I say like, hello, my name is Selam, I come from Ethiopia. You know Ethiopia? Feed the world, feed the world. Ethiopians think, what? She's mocking us. I'm like, I'm really not.
Yeah.
It's a reminder. And then if you listen to the rest of my set, I'm kind of explaining why that song is not good. But they just hear that initial bit and they really come for me. Like there's one clip on Instagram. It started in London. Londoners get sarcasm, but I don't think sarcasm translates into Amharic. They see it as literal. No, I think the clip reached Ethiopia. Oh my goodness. In Amharic, you said dubbing. I had to use Google Translate to see what they're saying.
Should have bless you on, you should not.
Oh my god, they were like
should
dragging
not
me.
Use Google to translate. You should just ignore it completely.
Oh no, but whack jock. Hello. I was like, I'm like, don't respond.
Yeah.
Kill them with kindness.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, they're helping me get engagement. So thank you.
Yeah. Is there a comedian that you absolutely love and look up to and enjoy?
There's one. There's not your typical ones. It's he's British, Sri Lankan, Ramesh Ranganathan.
Oh,
he's my. He did like a BBC documentary travel series where he went to Ethiopia.
Okay.
He showed everything from like the Danakil depression to like some eye traditional cleaning your eye thing with cloth. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Okay.
He was just really, really like lovely. He's so funny, British, very dry sense of humor. And I just seeing him in Ethiopia, I was like, wow, he's my favorite comedian. He doesn't know who I am, but one day I want to be his friend.
I'm sure you will. You could just call him and say, listen,
one day.
I'm an Ethiopian comedian.
It really touched me what you did for my country.
Yeah. Do you think you will do a show in Ethiopia? As you said, I know the humor, British humor, not many get it, the dry humor.
If it's diaspora in Ethiopia or just for regular in rural Ethiopia?
Both. Not in rural Ethiopia because they're definitely not going to get your jokes.
If I translate it to Amharic.
But to the city, yeah, if you go to Addis and then...
I've done a short 7-minute set before at Fendika.
At Fendika?
Yeah, during the COVID times.
Yeah.
I think it went okay. Yeah, because it's a mix of tourists.
Exactly.
I could happily try, but I don't know if it's... Is it funny for them? Because I'm saying things like people's names. Like my uncle's name is Kabada. He was fat. It's not funny. In Ethiopia, they're like, yeah, his name is Kabada and what? Yeah, I'm Kabada, I'm fat. You know, they wouldn't find it funny.
Yeah. I understand like the different humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, Habashas are
try.
so funny. It's like...
I know, I'm getting all my stuff from them.
Yeah. I'm like, you just have to go through comments on any of the social medias.
Literally, yeah. But
And then sometimes I just cry from laughing because I just run to the comments and I think... I mean, they're so witty. They're just so funny. You just give them one thing and then they just go...
You can't have... you have to have thick skin, isn't it, though?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, they will drag you, isn't it? I think they're originators of roasting coffee and roasting humans as well.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. You have, like, wafarish. I'm like, oh my goodness, why so blunt about everything?
I think that's just... it's just an opening to just have a chat with you.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think they really mean that. They even looked at you properly to say...
No, I think they mean it.
Do you think?
But no, they don't mean to be hurtful. They're just being honest.
Yeah.
Another thing I also struggle, it's all coming out as therapy now. With Ethiopians outside of Ethiopia, we're very like, when they see each other, salam, friendly, straight away. We don't know each other, but over familiarity, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like, where does it end though? Because then you're like, oh, what's the word? Yeah. And for me, who's grown up here, I'm like, okay, that's a bit too far.
Yeah.
I know we're Ethiopian, but you could be anyone. That is a small cultural mismatch. Just a small one.
Yeah. It's very natural for the Ethiopians to say, hi, give me your number, come have coffee. And I'll buy you coffee. Come to my house. They probably just invite you.
Yeah, no, they did. They invited me to Birmingham.
There you go.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful part.
Yeah.
I am trying to learn it now because my name is Selam as well.
Yeah.
Now, as an adult, I'm like, Salam. I say Salam to them before they say it to me.
Yeah.
But still, I have limitations.
It's a culture that I actually love and enjoy.
It is beautiful. Yeah. I understand. Ethiopians have come outside of Ethiopia. What are the chances that we're seeing each other? Now I'm understanding it as an adult.
Yeah. I think it's actually less and less now.
Oh, really?
Because now you see so many Ethiopians wherever you go, even within London. But before you see one here, one there. It used to be a rare occasion, but now it's just like you cannot be like saying hello, left
so you don't
right.
say hi. You don't say hi anymore.
I still do.
But you have like the typical Ethiopian features, I think.
Yeah.
So you're more recognizable. Me, they think Somali not. I just let them. I'm like, yes, assalamu alaikum.
Habesha people, they know their Habeshas. Even if you look Somalians or whatever, they say she's Habesha.
That's funny.
Yeah. So in your shows, you often touch up on migrant stories.
Yeah.
So why is that important to you?
Oh, especially now with the far-right movement taking over, I think it's important for us, all migrants or anyone from refugee backgrounds, to take space and speak about their experience. Be like, hey, we're here. We're relatable as well. We're not bad people at all. Everyone, if you go back, everyone is a migrant of some sort. Yeah, however much you go back, everyone's Ethiopian, I would say.
Exactly.
Keep going back.
Yes.
that's why I'm really like passionate about more people of color coming up and speaking out, because we should be all like one big community, I feel.
Yeah.
But it's quite sad, we're very divided within Ethiopia and also, I guess, as a society.
You focus not just on Ethiopia, mostly like with East Africa as well. You do events.
Yeah.
I mean, you focus on like introducing Ethiopian culture. I remember seeing you on a big stage in Trafalgar Square doing Guragenya.
Were you there?
I was there, but I saw
No
it.
way.
Yeah, I was meant to come, but I didn't come.
Oh my goodness.
But I saw it on video, and I'm like, I love that. It's a huge stage, and there's you with your short Habesha kameez doing your.
That was not planned. As you can tell, I don't know Guragenya dancing.
Oh, yeah, but you did it. They did. For people who have never seen that, they're thinking, oh, that's so unique. Amazing.
Yeah. That was a dream come true. Black on the Square at Trafalgar Square. I've only been there as an audience member before, and then chance or being at the right place at the right time, I happened to meet the curator of the festival, and I didn't expect him. He gave us like a 40-minute slot with a budget. So with that 40 minutes, I was like, okay, I need to get the whole of Ethiopia in this 40 minutes if possible. So I got the dancers who did, I think 4 dances. Guragenya, Oromenya. They did Gonder and something else. Tigrinya. And then I got the singers as well, the Azmari, who perform at my events. That's a lot to fit into 40 minutes. But we made it work. I just thought, when have I ever got an opportunity to platform Ethiopia at Trafalgar Square with so many other African, Caribbean people? It was such an honor. But with the Gurage dancing, they finished and I was just meant to go and introduce. But the DJs, the French DJs, were having fun. They wouldn't stop music. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep dancing. I was like, okay, it's going to finish any second now. And I was like, it's still going. Then I'm like running there, back. I'm telling them, can you cut the music? They were having they made a good clip, but I didn't, as you can tell, I got the steps wrong. If you're a Gurage dancer.
I don't think anybody noticed that. We just noticed that there's a Guragenya dance happening on stage.
I did the whole thing.
Square. I loved it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we need to do more of that.
Yeah, more accidental dancing like that.
Well, that too. So, Azmari Bet.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Good question. Right, okay, where do I start? I'd only been to Ethiopia once as a 17-year-old. I'd never been to an Azmari Bet. But my friends were telling me there's this place in Addis, or Fandika amazingly, or outside of Addis as well, where comedians come and they make fun of you to a beat, freestyling basically.
Yeah.
Making fun, they talk about political commenting or whatever time is happening, but to a beat. And he was like, you must visit. You must check it out. I didn't have a chance at that point, but I thought, okay, I need to bring a bit of that here. So then I started speaking or contacting Ethiopian artists, underground, as in not commercial, who do this. I found the Masinko player, Baby Masinko. He led me to the musicians, the singers who have the like craft. They know how to do this from back home. And we just made it happen. May 2019 was the first time. I'd never organised an event at this point. I thought, I found a venue, how hard can it be? Very hard. It turns out expensive.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't have like funding or anything. It's just coming out of my pocket, praying to like break even. And thankfully it was a success. I've been going for 6 years now. I can't do the maths. 7 years now.
It's been that long.
Crazy, isn't it? So yeah, before I even started comedy. So I thought, okay, I'm going to host it. How hard can it be? Very hard. But I don't want to look back at the videos. It's so awkward. But comedy started that same year, but 6 months later.
Okay.
So it worked hand in hand. But now it's become a thing where French people come and they learn about Ethiopia. It's their first introduction to Injera. And they come on stage. So it's like as much of an Azmari, like the concept, as much as I can make it, but I wanted to make it more accessible in the future so that people can understand what's being said.
Yeah.
Because now they're just making fun of people and people don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I loved it. There's a bit of comedy.
Yeah.
There's a bit of culture with the Ethiopian songs and the dances, the skusta. And then, as you said, for the Ferengis, you find nice injera on the side.
Yeah.
They were having fun eating with their hands from a small plate. So I thought it was an amazing event.
Thank you so much.
So more and more Ethiopians need to attend.
I agree.
I saw there were many people from different cultures, but I thought, we need to support this and be there and enjoy it. More of Ethiopians need to, more of Habesha in general need to.
Thank you for bringing your whole crew.
Yes, always.
Yeah. No, Habesha crew.
So what's the future for Azmari Bet? How do you envision it?
That's a really good question. In the future, I would love funding, if possible, if there's any funders watching this.
Yeah.
And I'm aiming high. It would be nice to have a permanent space somewhere that we can make it a bit more accessible for people. I don't want to charge people too much. I want it to be affordable and still pay all the artists fairly, as in the Ethiopian artists are always getting paid. I can't guarantee the other open mic performers just yet, but yeah, a permanent space would be nice. And how can I expand? Maybe go international, who knows?
I'll come and support. So what does the future hold for Selam?
Oh goodness, what does the future hold? I don't know. Only God knows. I'm just trying to do the best that I can, bring joy where I can. Maybe, I don't know if I can do anything full time, but I want to keep doing comedy and hosting events. That's basically what I'm doing now, but bigger, the next level. Maybe get married. I don't know.
Yeah, of course you can do that.
Can I?
Alongside, yes.
Is it not too late?
Not at all. You're still young. You're a baby.
You
have a whole lot of time.
But you don't know my age.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So you have enough time. You could do the comedy, go international, and then have the husband and the babies.
Yeah, that would be great.
So my last question to you is, I'm sure there are many Habeshas who think that they're funny. They have what it takes, but they don't know how to get to the point of performing on stage and where to go, what to do. Would you be willing, if we have one or two people that need that support and guidance, willing to help and support?
No, I want to be the only Ethiopian comedian. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yes. Can you imagine? No, I'm joking. I don't think I'm at a level to teach or mentor yet, but I'm always happy to answer questions.
Yeah.
And I genuinely believe anyone can do this. If I can do it as an anxious person, honestly, anything's possible. The best way to start, I would say, if you think you're funny, maybe social media right now. Anyone has this access to put out content that way. See how it's received. Just be comfortable, because you need to have thick skin. The most hardest thing for me is when people don't laugh, bombing. So humbling. So I would say exposure therapy. Just do it. You can Google your nearest courses. There's short courses. So I did a short one with this organization called Counterpoints Arts. I was just in the audience, and then I researched them and sent them a message.
Yeah.
And they were like, yes, you can actually join our course. We're doing 3 a then a month to that day, I performed in the exact same stage that I was an audience member at. So you can always find your local classes, free ones if possible, YouTube, and then find your local open mics. It's mainly pubs.
Oh, okay.
Most nights. So you just go to 5 minutes. I can help you write. Actually, let me not promise. I can help you in the Instagram DMs.
Yeah. Okay, great. Selam, thank you so much for taking your time to come and have a chat with me. It's been a pleasure. I hope you come back again.
Yes, inshallah.
ይሻል።
Yes, thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun.
I
It wasn't
know.
scary. I didn't even look at my notes.
Yeah, it was just a chat.
Oh no. Everyone support ቁም ነገር.
Thank you. If you think that you want to be a comedian, you have what it takes, but you just need a little guidance, contact us and send us a message. የዛሬው ቆይታችን ይሄንን ይመስል ነበር። በሚቀጥለው ፕሮግራም እስከምንገናኝ ደህና ሁኑ።